What's going on, party people? My name is Solomon. I am an artist, and thus I go by Solomon the Artiste. Shooting these dang videos are so hard. Let me, before I get into the actual video, let me just make you aware of what's been going on. The last video I posted called Moving from New York to LA to ... I filmed that almost a month ago, and my intention was to just keep posting on a daily basis. I was gonna shoot like a bunch of videos back to back to back to back and just give myself stuff from the get-go to just post on a daily basis, because I really do want to get better at this YouTube thing, even though I don't necessarily want to be a YouTuber. As an artist, as a starving artist, I figure why not post stuff up and, you know, encourage people to watch so that I can make a little money, you know, to put towards my art. You know, no one has to spend money. All they got to do is just give me some viewership time, which they're gonna do anyway because they're most likely on Instagram or YouTube or whatever. And, you know, everybody wins, you know, but whatever. But then life happened, you know. I live with my cousin, and I am not a fan of filming videos in front of anybody. Like, I like being alone and filming when no one's watching. It's just awkward to feel as if there's an audience, even if they're not watching you film. You know that they're there and they're like listening to it. Like, the space isn't that, our apartment is not that big, so even when we're in our separate spaces, we're still more than within earshot of each other, basically. You know, so there's only but so much privacy, and I'll get into that in another video. However, here also I want to mention that I shot like 6 videos, and like with one of them, something happened with the sound. It was like all this fuzziness, and I was gonna post it anyway and just apologize for the fuzz, and then I thought, you know what, screw it, let me just delete and start over. And then also, I literally just filmed a video before this one, and I'm filming the same video over now because I came here with the intention of apologizing for forgetting to turn off my space heater, and then I realized that the microphone wasn't even on, so the camera didn't pick up anything anyway. So I'm just having a moment. It's almost as if I'm not supposed to post these videos or something. I don't know, but either way, I'm gonna do it. I'm a fighter, and I'm gonna fight my way through. So I want to start this video with sort of a disclaimer or correction, if you will. In the previous video that I did before this one, I mentioned that I watched a video by a girl. I think I might have said her name was Shelby Church. I got the name wrong. Her last name was definitely Church, but her actual name is Monica Church. Is it Monica Church? Watch me still saying it wrong. Yeah, it's Monica Church. And I will remember. I decided I should just be better at this, but I'm gonna post her video in my description. It's called Why I Really Left LA. And I haven't watched it again. Like, I don't remember all the things that she said, but I remember I agreed with pretty much everything she said in the video in respect to being someone who moved to LA to pursue their dreams. And so I mentioned also in the other video that I watched her video, agreed with what she said, and I responded with, as someone who literally just moved here for art, music, and acting, this is the most accurate, honest description of LA I have heard and seen thus far. And then someone named V Castillo responded, LMAO, you are not even from LA. I'll never get why people who aren't from LA talk ish about the city over problems they created. If you don't like it, we don't need you here to contribute to poverty and gentrification. Follow your dreams somewhere else. Now, I saw that comment and I saw the name. I feel like when I last looked at that person's channel, I feel like they had something up that made it clear that they are not so fond of people like me. I've looked at their page again, and I see that all their content is removed or whatever. Maybe they didn't have content up, but maybe they had like videos that they liked, and everything just kind of whatever. So it's interesting. I don't feel like you have to be from a place to have an opinion about that place. And if you spend time, and if you spend an allotted amount of time in a place, enough time to say, I've lived here, or I've, whatever, I've been here enough to know that these are the going ins and outs or whatever, and you have an opinion about it, then so be it. Get over it if that person wasn't born there. An opinion is an opinion. Ain't nothing you could do about it, And no one is talking crap about the city. Like, literally, if I remember correctly, this video was just saying these are the things that I couldn't deal with. That doesn't necessarily mean those things are bad, because the thing is, everything that she said in the video, I remember I agreed with. But those things weren't enough for me to decide to leave, and I'll get to that. I don't know if I'll get to that in this video or the next video. Where am I at? 6:25. So yeah, I might actually get to it in another video. And then, let's see, we don't need you here to contribute to poverty and gentrification. I don't think I'm contributing to poverty. But whatever. But as far as gentrification, I don't think I'm at liberty to contribute to that. I am only half white, and that's definitely not enough to contribute to gentrification. I kid. Don't come for me. And then the last thing he says is, follow your dreams somewhere else. That is a harsh thing to say to someone. I didn't take offense, because I don't know who this is and I don't really care. But what do you expect? Los Angeles is literally the mecca of film. Everyone comes from all over the world to pursue their film dreams here, whether you're pursuing becoming an actor, being a writer, being a director, being a producer. If you want to reach a certain level, you do come to LA, because this is where it all happens. This is the mecca, and if you don't like it, regardless of your being born and raised in Los Angeles, maybe you need to go somewhere else and try something new, because that's never going to change. Hollywood is never going to pick up and move elsewhere just because what do they call themselves? Los Angeles or whatever, don't like it. And the truth is, like, I've met many people born and raised here in LA, and it's true. They are incredibly sweet people, with the exception of this person, but they are, they are very kind people. And they, for them, it's, I get it, as a New Yorker, as someone, and I don't know if this can really compare or not, but as someone born and raised in New York, I understand the concept of people moving to New York for like musical theater, and film has definitely grown tremendously in New York. But speaking in respect to, say, tourists, I understand what it is to be in New York and trying to like bustle through your day, and you're kind of held up by someone who's just like, ooh, tall buildings, let me take pictures in the middle of the street while the light is green. Like, I get it, so I can understand the frustration of people getting in your way and things like that. So that's why I don't really take offense per se to what Mr. or Mrs. Castillo said. But then I find it interesting that a few comments down, someone else commented, yes, sis, trash talk this city so people can get the F out. LMA, oh. And it's just like, again, I get it. Like, your hometown, people, that's just what we do. You defend your hometown, especially if it's a popular hometown. although I know Beyonce will never go back there to live, you know, she's always gonna, you know, shout out H-Town, you know, people from Atlanta, ATL, you know, wherever you're from, you shout it out. You love your hometown, unless you don't. But yeah, it is what it is. This video, I guess, is just me clearing up that one thing that I said in the previous video, I guess, because I'm going to end this one here. But yeah, please continue to watch. I got so much to say. I plan to really just talk about the good and the bad, you know, the different videos I've watched on this topic of moving to or moving from LA and all that good stuff. Yeah, please keep up. Stay tuned. Comment, like, please do subscribe. It'll help me out a lot. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.